are continuing on here at Chair Shot Reality on our first weekend with What Culture. We couldn't be happier. I'm Justin LeBar here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, being joined by my CSR original down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Mr. Josh Eisenberg. Josh, how are you doing?
I am wonderful. The sun is on bright tonight. Mago and Hell in a Cell is this Sunday. I can't wait for it.
Well, that was definitely, you definitely did the under. I thought over under maybe 2 minutes until you do a JBL impression, but there you go. What Culture has that? All right, JBL will not be doing commentary, but it's going to be an exciting main event Sunday from Detroit. It's a Hell in a Cell, and we're going to see Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens. Very fitting match considering it's unusual because it's the first match ever between the two of them, but this is certainly fitting given how personal in nature this has got. Exactly what you and I talked about in the middle of the summer, how when we saw this feud starting, bring up the kids, bring up Kevin Owens' entry into the company. I mean, get as real life. People love it when you pull from real life, and that's what they've done here so far. This is definitely the leading match for me in terms of excitement.
Yeah, this is the leading match for Hell in a Cell because they put the most time into it. They've ended SmackDowns more with these guys. They've sprinkled them throughout the show. I would have loved to have seen Shane McMahon actually talk about Kevin Owens' family. That's the only thing that I would have changed about this feud. But Justin, how's this match going to go down? There's so many outside questions surrounding. Does Shane jump off the cell? Does he go through the cell? Watching Hell in a Cell matches over the past couple of weeks, getting prepared for this, I don't know if Shane jumps off the top of the cell, and will that be a letdown if he doesn't pull something big off like that?
Well, it's going to be a letdown if somebody doesn't go flying off the cell, because Kevin Owens, in his promo on SmackDown Live, even talked about, it's falls count anywhere, whatever that means. So they're going to fight outside the cell. Kevin Owens teases that he's going to throw Shane off of it. Rarely do they ever tease and mention about people going off the cell in the builds. It's always in the back of our minds, but rarely do they say it. Now that they've said it, now it's an expectation they have to meet. Now, I don't know what the plan's going to be, but somebody better go off the damn thing, or it is going to be considered a letdown.
Somebody has to jump off it. Somebody has to go through tables. Somebody has to do something with it. But here's my biggest thing is you look at everything going on with these guys. Sami Zayn has been lurking around just enough to pique my interest. And we all know Sami Zayn's career needs something to be saved. He's not in any danger of losing his job. But if you really want Sami Zayn to be important, we always talked about all that Sami Zayn is Kevin Owens' best friend. Well, what if Sami Zayn becomes Kevin Owens' best friend again? I
am right there with you. I talked about it on my audio podcast a little bit this past week. Yeah, Sami Zayn, look, the guy spent his career being El Generico. He's still pretty generic. If you want to wipe that generic off of him and give him a new coat of paint, this could be it. Have Sami Zayn get involved, huge swerve, helps Kevin Owens to a win. Shane doesn't need to win. It's not going to do anything for Shane. Shane's a made man. He's a McMahon. He's fought The Undertaker at WrestleMania. He's got his own credibility.
But both of these guys are made men, though, right now, Justin. Owens and Shane are made men, and Shane never wins. So if Sami Zayn doesn't do this, and if Sami Zayn doesn't get involved, I actually think Shane McMahon has a better opportunity to win than Kevin Owens. But you might think that's backwards and that's crazy. No. But neither of these guys need a victory at Hell in a Cell. I think they need to establish a new star, and that's why I think Sami Zayn, El Generico, Juice is pretty generic, and look what we did for him.
Exactly. I tend to agree. I think if you could get Sami Zayn, and he comes in and his motive is, Shane McMahon's too busy, fighting with other talent. I'm being wasted, and so this is what I got to do to get attention. I'm all for it.